Alright guys, December 19th, 2020. It's a pretty early Saturday morning here. It's almost 5:30. I was finishing up a few things before I start walking into the spot that I'm gonna go hunt. Been a pretty slow year. I got me a little 6-point with my bow, and Dad was able to get an 8-point with his 450 Bushmaster not too long ago. So today is literally I need to get some meat on the ground. So anything legal and anything over 100 pounds, if I get a chance, I'm gonna take a shot at it. I'm about 2.5 weeks out from having a little baby, so little girl on the way, man. Just need to make sure I put some meat in the freezer, cause won't be too much late season hunting for this old boy right here. But y'all stay tuned. Hopefully something happens today. I guess if it don't, you won't see this, but y'all stay tuned and let's get into the woods. Oh. I see him. He only ran maybe 30 yards and fell over. Boom! Oh, man, I gotta call Dad. Freaking monster.
How big is it?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's the biggest deer I ever shot. If it ain't, it's dang close.
Get a chair and go down.
No, but I walked over a while ago and I can see him. He's laying about 30 yards outside the green field.
Alright. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hang on just. Let me get my stuff together. I'll get down and head your way. I'll be there in about 45 minutes.
Okay, be careful. I'll see you when you get here.
Alright, congratulations. I love you, buddy.
Thank you. I love you too. Bye. That's a phone call I love to make right there. Nothing like that phone call saying you got a big buck on the ground. God. Alright guys, my hunt kind of got a little shortened up this morning. Headed over to Chris's house. He well, he put a good one on the ground this morning, and I'm so proud of him. What a way for him to finish off his
year this year, especially with a youngin' on the way, is to get a good one on the ground. So far, all I've got to do is see pictures of it, and I'm gonna go over and help him make the recovery on it. And I believe it's gonna be his personal best. It's a really, really, really nice 8-point, and so proud of him. He was sitting on the ground this morning. He wasn't expecting a lot. He was just over there trying to put one in the freezer before his little baby's born, and lo and behold, looked up and big boy standing there about 30 yards from him in the woods. Needless to say, that 450 Bushmaster put a thumping on him. So far, all I've got to do, guys, is see the photos of him, and I'm excited. He can't wait to get over here and help him load this thing up. He called me 4 times and FaceTimed me 1 time while I was still in the tree and couldn't even get out of the tree to get over here. But he's pretty excited, and I'm excited for him. So go over here and let's make a recovery on this deer, and we're going to try to get him measured up here after a while and see what he scores. So you've already laid hands on him?
Do what?
I said you've already laid hands on him, huh? He's a good one.
Guys, honestly, I ain't gonna have too much actual deer footage this morning. Honestly, wasn't coming over here expecting to see anything like this. This place hadn't really been known for anything decent. Got a little one on the way in a couple weeks, and just trying to get some meat to put in the freezer. Sorry, still kind of whew. And came over here this morning. The whole time, you know, Dad was in his tree at a different place, and kept just wanting something to walk out on him because he got pictures of a good one. I came over this morning, walked in the middle of my green field, took me a little bit of Tink 69 and just poured it on the ground right there, an old fresh scrape there that's on the green field. Went back and sat down in my chair. Right there, right before I could actually see, deer started blowing at me, just blowing away. I didn't know what to think.
Explain to them what kind of chair you're sitting in with. It's not a lazy boy or anything.
No lazy boy. I think they call them the turkey loungers.
Yeah, turkey loungers. We like to hunt in those turkey loungers because they get you close to the ground. That way the deer can't spot you as good. You can get up against a tree and get brushed in and be able to do some good deer hunting off the ground in those things. And right there's the result of it. Tink 69 and a fresh scrape. 450 Bushmaster. And I'm just glad he wasn't shaking too hard. And he made a good hit.
Well, when you watch the feed, sound like I'm professional over here. I ain't no dang gun professional. When you watch the camera, I'm sitting there just honestly in la land, just staring down the field, just waiting, because usually they come up from that side. And I heard just slightly something break. And when it did, I just took my head and looked barely to the right. And the first thing I seen was that right there. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. He comes up, had his head on the ground going up, and where he was coming from was literally straight downwind of where that Tinks was that I poured. The whole time smelling. Then he got to the edge of the green field, he was just standing there, just doing this right here. And ladies kind of perked his ears up, and I seen his tail kind of flick. I'm like, well, this joker ain't even gonna come out in the green field. He backed up one step. When he backed up one step, I literally had a gap like that right there. Talking about like just that. I said, pow! And I did. He dove forward like that. Then I get over to the spot. panic sets in because I wasn't expecting to shoot something like this. Didn't find no blood, no hair. So I'm sitting there panicking, walking back and forth, and all I seen was him just laying right there. I'm like, well,
30 yards from where you pulled the
30
trigger.
yards from where I pulled the trigger.
Then after you got your composure, you backtrack, and there's actually pretty good blood there, guys. It's a good lesson learned. Don't panic, because that blood's gonna be there on the ground. And another thing, you poke a hole through both of them lungs, if he can't breathe, he ain't going nowhere.
That's right. Golly.
Let me put this camera down and congratulate you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Sorry I cut you hunt short this morning. That's a good one, ain't it?
Yeah. It's a good one. It's gonna be close.
I like how he carries that mass all the way up.
Spread probably.
Well, guys, I ain't sure if it's my biggest one or not, but he's gonna be dang gum close to it. We're gonna go put a tape measure on him. We'll put him in the old registering with a game check real quick, get him out of here and get him taken care of, get some good pictures. We appreciate y'all watching. And if we don't talk to you again before the Christmas, y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.